Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this video from. I'm so excited to be back with another video. This is Tony, and this is Inspire Generations. We are here to inspire other people, and more especially the young people. So today I have something that I need us to talk about. What determines where you need to farm? Because if you want to do a commercial farming, then there are some things that you need to look into before you get started. And I thought probably I can share my little experience with you people so that you can get to understand if this is something that you want to do. If this is something that you're passionate about, then I can help you a little bit so that you can know what to do. And again, our farm is quite open for people to come and learn. But of course, you have to tell us. You can text us via our Facebook page, which is Inspire Generation page. I mean, you can also follow us on all platforms that include Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, because we want to share this experience with you people. So I want to mention a couple of the things today. I just go to the farm. Today is on Wednesday, and this is how this place looks like. Probably, we are hoping that it doesn't rain today because it's been raining quite a bit throughout the week. Actually, there are some places we still have some water here and there, but we are trying as much as possible to make sure that we don't have water on our bends. All right, so number one, if you want to get to the farming, number one, you need to know the kind of crop that you want to do. Okay, and how is the market of that particular crop? Because there are some things that or maybe some crops that if you want to farm them, then you have to have a ready market. And this is where I advise especially the young people, because of the lack of capital. You want to do something that the market is available, like you don't have to strain to find the market of that particular crop. All right, number two, how is it, the consumption. You want to do something that is let's say locally consumed. I'll get to the to those crop that maybe they are not well consumed locally. So and this certain kind of crop, you're talking about onion, you're talking about tomatoes, you're talking about mboga, hizi za kienyeji and all that. All right, so those are, you need to identify a crop that is easily consumed, that you won't struggle to get the market. Because there are some crop, let's say like chilies, the green pepper, and the chilies. For that, you need to have a market that is ready, available. Number two, you have to know the timings. Okay, because if you want to do commercial farming, you can't just farm like any other farmer. That's where the young people go wrong, because all we've been taught in or what we've seen is our parent doing whatever kind of farming. The name, you can give it any name that you want. We know where they just wake up and plant some maize and plant some green grams, cowpeas and all that, and life goes on. They don't put anything, they don't apply any fertilizer or anything of the sort. And that's the kind of farming that most young people do. They know, and they don't want to get into that kind of farming. But then I'll remind you, there's something that we call commercial farming, and that's why timing is very, very important. Okay, you have to know the right time to farm a particular crop if you want to do commercial farming. All right, timing is very important. I just want to insist, timing is very, very important. And then another point, you have to check the availability of labor. Where you're getting your farm, do you have people that can work in your farm? Do you have people that have experience in working in farms? So you need to look at that. You need to make sure that where you get your farm, you can easily get people to work to your farm. Like where we are located in Kajiado County, there is so much labor availability, and that's one of the things that we are so blessed as Africans. The availability of labor. That's why you see big companies coming to Africa to set their companies, because there is availability of cheap labor. So don't go to a place where there is no people. I mean, you can find people to work on your farm. So go to a place where there is availability of labor. Another point, you have to look at the proximity of the market. And this is so important, especially if you are a new farmer. Make sure that your farm is not far away from the market, because then if your farm is so far away from your market, then even the brokers, they are the one who are pulling the strings. And if you are in that position, then they can destroy your life. I tell you, they don't care. Most of them have never done farming. They don't know even what is farming. All they do is to buy crops. They don't know even how that crop go to the point, of harvesting. They don't care. So if you are in a point where the brokers are in a position to pull the strings, then it can be bad, especially if you are a new farmer. So check the proximity of the market. All right, let me give an example like Kajiado. It's a place, the proximity to the market is good. You're close to Nairobi, which is one of the biggest consumption. That's where people are that don't farm. Okay, and you need to be closer to that point. I mean, the land can be expensive, but you have to look at all those factors before you make a decision. Yeah, the land can be expensive, but let's say for example, you go to a place where land is cheap, but then it's so far away from the market. Then you have brokers telling you the price, dictating the price for you. Okay, because they know there is no way, they know where you're taking that crop. Let's say you go and farm tomatoes deep down in the bush, all right, far away from the market. Then they know they can dictate the price for you, because there is no way you're going to get that crop to the market. And this is why small scale farmers are always a disadvantage, because you have an acre of tomatoes. Okay, you don't have a way that you can transport that crop to the market. I mean, the market is it's far away from you. Then they will take advantage of you. And then another point, you have to check at the availability of good transport. Make sure that your farm is at least located in a place where it can be accessed by, let's say, lorries and people maybe coming to visit, or maybe the people that are buying the crop. So those are some of the factors that you have to look into, and I will keep sharing more. If I as time goes by, I get some more point, I will keep sharing with you people. So that is mine for today. As you can see from the background, we have the onions are doing quite good. Actually, some of them are quite big, and we've had a couple of challenges in there, and probably maybe one of these days I'm going to share some of the challenges that we face as farmers, especially the new farmers, and so that we can continue to learn together and to grow together. So that is it for now. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Make sure that you subscribe, like the video, share with your friends. Let us grow together. Bye bye.